Hello friends! We're doing something a little bit different because me and Charlotte are doing a 24-hour reading challenge for my birthday. So welcome to the challenge. Charlotte and I have picked out some books and we're going to show you, and then we're going to go do a snack run. But welcome to the 24-hour reading challenge birthday plans. So my TBR is Yona of the Dawn, Real Americans by Rachel Khong, Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and then Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. And then what do you have?
Do I need to flip it around? This is How You Lose the Time War. The Salt Grows Heavy. Render for Silver. Curse of Saints. And Fruit of the Dead.
Ooh.
Midnight will be picking a piece of furniture to destroy for the next 24 hours.
At least we'll be home midnight. Well, after we do our snack run. But when we get back, we'll set our timer. It's 10:20 now. But when we get home, we're gonna set like a timer or a stopwatch or something and stop and start it as we're reading. And then we'll let you know how things go.
She's so pissed at me now.
Midnight, Charlotte tried to pick up Midnight and she...
Tried to jump at the same time and it didn't work out very well.
It didn't. But anyway, we're gonna get to it. And I'll bring you along to our snack run. Baby! Snacks have been acquired. The stopwatch, because we're going to count up, has been started. I'm starting with Real Americans by Rachel Khong. What are you going to start with?
I think I'm going to start with The Salt Grows Heavy by Cassandra Khaw.
Woo!
Were you like doing something over here?
Pausing for the first time at 1 hour and 18 minutes because Charlotte finished her first book, The Salt Grows Heavy. I am 93 pages and on chapter 13 of Real Americans by Rachel Khong. We ran out of table room. All right. So I assembled the snacks on the floor. And I am going to make myself a bowl of strawberry shortcake. How I'm going to eat that while I read is going to be a little difficult.
That is a tough one. I believe in you.
But I'm going to figure it out. Because where there's a will, there's a way. And I have a will to eat strawberry shortcake. And read. We're taking another break. It's been 3 hours. I am on page 233 of Real Americans. And Charlotte is reading The Curse of Saints. She really doesn't like the names in it. But she's on page
116.
Jumping back into it, Charlotte is moving on to Render to Silver. And I am going to finish Real Americans. That's the goal. We're not taking another break till I finish my first book. 5 hours in, and how are you feeling?
Toasty.
Toasty? I know, we have had the AC. I try not to have the AC on when I'm filming because
That's loud.
it's loud, but it's too hot to not have it on, so Hopefully it's not too obnoxious, but, and technically it's not really 5 hours. It was like
4 hours and 49 minutes.
4 hours and 49 minutes. But I did finish Real Americans by Rachel Khong. First book down for me. Charlotte has finished a book, DNF'd a book, and has moved on to Render to Silver. How many pages did you read?
I'm at 85.
85. So that's the update. Very exciting.
She didn't want to be filmed.
She didn't want to be filmed. Midnight didn't. Next, I am going to pick up Yona of the Dawn.
Quick and easy.
Quick and easy. But yeah, that's the update. Are you getting hungry for dinner?
I've eaten too many snacks, so I can't answer that really.
Then we will wait on a dinner break.
No, we'll take a dinner break because I'm going to feed her. She's asked me that now twice, which means she's hungry.
Had to pause because I got a package I had to go pick up. But I did finish Yona of the Dawn. And now we'll be starting Caraval by Stephanie Garber. This...
Have you not read that one before?
I have read this one before. This is a reread, but it's been so long since I read it, and I haven't finished the series, so I'm doing a reread so that I can continue on with the series. So our dinner arrived because Charlotte, the queen, went to go pick it up, and we're not gonna read while we eat. We're gonna watch something. What are we gonna watch?
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Is this pop quiz? This feels like pop quiz. You can watch whatever you want. You're weak.
We're pausing for the night at 7 hours and 5 minutes. I've read 177 pages of Caraval tonight. And Charlotte has read
207.
207 pages.
I think we are actually officially halfway through.
Ooh. It's been a good day of reading, but it is like 10:30. And we're old, so we're gonna go to bed. And then we'll start reading again in the morning. Good morning. It's my birthday, and it's the second day of our reading challenge fun. And we're about to get started on reading again. The Nest, in the book that we're continuing. Taking a break at 10 hours and 19 minutes because I finished Caraval and I read 101 pages of Magnolia Parks. Charlotte finished Render to Silver, and you said it would be a 3.5?
3.5 to 4. 3.5 to 4.
Very nice. Midnight, what do you have to say for yourself? Hey y'all, so it's been a few days. I'm sorry. Me and Charlotte keep trying to sit down and do this wrap up, but we just keep forgetting whenever we're together. And now Charlotte is at work and I really have to get this video edited. So I'm going to give you my wrap up and then we'll have Charlotte give hers in the weekly vlog. So you'll have to check that out for her wrap up. But first we have Real Americans by Rachel Khong. I read this first. I gave this 4 stars. I did really enjoy this. However, there was a piece of like magical realism in this, like with time and how characters were able to stop it. And I wish that that had been fleshed out a little bit more, and it seemed like the author was trying to fit so much history in here that we had 3 different characters and their sections covered so much history also that I felt like it didn't hit me as much as I thought it would, like emotionally, because there was just so much happening and so much going on. I don't know if that makes, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but I did really like it, but I just didn't have the emotional impact that I thought I was going to have with it. I do love a family drama, and I do love seeing like multi-generational stories, which this had, and it was done so well. But I just really, I could not get over the fact that there was this like magical realism element that I felt really wasn't explored as much as it could have been. So 4 stars. Then from there, I read Yona of the Dawn, which is volume 1. It's a manga about Princess Yona. She's the princess of her kingdom, and she has grown up with 2 boys, Hawk, her faithful guard, and then the man she loves, Su-won, which is also her cousin. But that's not too weird because it's like a fantasy series. Anyway, it's her 16th birthday, and Su-won comes to celebrate with her, but also her father is murdered, and she has to flee the kingdom, and Hawk goes with her to protect her. I gave this 3 stars. It was a good start for a manga series that I'll definitely continue, but I didn't like love it. And then next I did a reread of Carafal by Stephanie Garber. I loved this. I had a really fun time with it. You go into this book being told by the characters, do not trust everything that you're told. Do not believe everything that you're told. We're lying to you. This is all a game. And again, even though this is the second time I read it, I went in and I believed everything that was going on. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And I had a really super fun time with it. The first time I read it, I gave it a 4 star. The second time I read it, I gave it a 4 star. I can't wait to continue on with the series. And then last but not least, I did start Magnolia Parks. I read 212 pages of this during the reading challenge. I was having a really fun time with it. It was a fast read. And if you want to find out what I ended up rating it and to get like a full review, you can check out the weekly vlog that will be coming out after this. But it's essentially like a Gossip Girl kind of story with Magnolia Parks and her on again, off again kind of boyfriend, but not boyfriend, BJ Valentine. Super toxic, but also super fun. So these were the things that I read in my birthday reading challenge, and thanks for watching. And to get the wrap up on the things that Charlotte read, check out the vlog that will be coming out soon. Bye!